Hey, welcome back. We're going to be picking up our 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors game. Where we left off, we had just entered a kitchen. And we gotta find a card or something to open a door. I don't exactly remember. Okay, yeah, I think this is the door we need to open. It's a card reader. Since the light's red, I figure it's probably still locked. The key card for it's gonna be around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. Okay, that's gonna need some sort of numbered code. All we've got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why are you so serious? A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I know you just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. I ought to throttle you. I'll look the other way for you, Santa. I don't like her either. We just need her hand. Excuse me. Does it feel colder in here? What's this? A voucher, it says. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish. So 9, 10, AF. No, that only had numbers. Looks like you can enter numbers into this thing. Is it an oven timer? Probably for entering a passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. My guess is that it'll open if we put in the correct code. We don't have a passcode yet, though. Should probably look for some hints before we start messing around with this thing. Okay, I thought the voucher was a hint. That's probably the oven back there. I wonder what this drawer is. See the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Can we open it? Nope. The drawer seems to be stuck. It won't open. Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. Plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well excuse me, princess. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? It looks just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges in this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June, drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing? We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. A lot of notes. It's got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Pull this out. It's a bolt. And it's really rusty. Is this even open? We won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if you're gonna come out. Damn. No dice. Cheese? Poison? Behind the cheese? Man, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Little green bottle back there. Oil. You can use that to get into what I assume is the freezer. There are a number of cheeses lined up on the shelf. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Need a key? Nope.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Okay, well, I'm not sure why you would bring that up.
Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Of course it does.
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Nope.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen.
No, what you're saying was the book was a list of instructions, and the people who built the Titanic followed the specifications to kill all those people in an attempt to summon Cthulhu or something. I gotcha. I see what you're getting
This
at.
book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers?
No, like I said, he was part of a cult. They wrote instructions, and then the people who built the Titanic wanted elder gods to take over and make everyone crazy, like you.
To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
I don't know what that is. Explain.
Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Time-traveling ghosts, maybe?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
Yes, what are you smoking? The air in here must be bad.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh?
I'd rather we never bring it back up.
Come on, let's get back to it.
Your crackpot theories have no place here, June. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it would be a pretty sight. So much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. Okay. Can I combine my rusty knife with this oil? Nope. But I can oil up this door. Bolts rest in place, it won't budge. Of course. Maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil and... Come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa. Ha, yes. Gotcha, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. I try.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind?
I guess I am, because it's clearly a freezer.
A freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Maybe if you put on some more clothes.
I'll freeze solid in seconds.
But I won't complain when you leave the room.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
Why would they close the door?
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen!
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. Like, if you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Jeez, you would just let us die if we were idiots, wouldn't you?
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Alright, what's this? This thing's frozen solid. This pork? Yeah, it seems like it. What's this thing? It looked like a tag or something. Chunk of pork. Can I chip it away with my broken knife? Nope. Dry ice.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Why do you know that off the top of your head?
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh,
Yes.
You're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Nah, I just went out of the
How
freezer.
would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a chat about science.
But I was wondering the same thing.
Why is it
Wondering
important
what?
right now?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Right? It just seems weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death. You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't. Now let's get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures.
Oh, but Jumpy. There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
What kind of ice is
Ice
that?
with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Water that freezes at 96 degrees? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees? I'm gonna assume that's what's gonna be on the door, because why else would they give us dry
So
ice?
what's
That's
this
interesting.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called.
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right?
Yes.
Depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
No.
150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
Yeah, I picked that up from context
With a
clues.
seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
So it started crystallizing at some point in, what'd you say, 1960s? So maybe it's got something to do with, like, pollution that was put into the air that slightly altered the
But once the
chemical.
crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that she knows that.
Pretty interesting. But,
We gotta get back to focusing on getting out of this
what does
room.
that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
What, that didn't exist until the guy wrote the story about it?
Not like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he?
I wouldn't say so.
Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Okay. Rub the dry ice on the ice. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? It would make a bomb? Do I have a sealed container? I guess the bag is sealed since it's not turning into a gas or something, I guess. There's water dripping from this pipe. Looks like when the pipe burst and the water hit the doorknob and froze in place. This water actually seems almost warm. Pour it in my dry ice bag. There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Okay. Combine dry ice. Everything's frozen here. It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. What about this up here? Nope. What about this? That's a container. Water bottle. Combine with my dry ice. Nope. Rope. Not just rope. Sturdy rope. Let's read the description of some of these items. It's a rope. Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. What's wrong, Jumpy? Why did you just pull out a knife? Oh, I was just thinking I might be able to use it to open the door. Come on, man. All you're gonna do is break your knife. Is the cold in here starting to mess with your head? Is there water in this water bottle? A water bottle. Yes, it is. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. We need to defrost that. I don't think we're going to be doing that in this room. Dry ice? Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Explode? Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. There isn't anything else in here that looks useful. Okay. Water bottle. Give me some of that water. I'll start off by putting the dry ice into the water bottle. But the dry ice is too big. Well, you gotta figure out a way to make it smaller then, don't you, genius? Chip it with my knife. Rub my rope on it. What's this? This thing's covering something. It's frozen solid. I can't flip it over. A thin pipe. Frozen chicken. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say that again? Eh? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Nothing, I'm fine. If it's that hard, you could probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. Something like dry ice. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Now combine that with the water bottle. I'll put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. And fill that bottle with some water. Not yet, Junpei. We're not going to get the result we want unless you can hook that bottle up to the doorknob, like with my rope. Gotta explode right next to the ice on the doorknob. I need to figure out a way to attach the bottle to the doorknob. Let's just tie a rope on here. Water bottle bomb.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Got a piece of chicken.
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
The hole in the ground or the big
Come
thing?
on, get inside, quick. Alright, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
I'm not even gonna try and warn Lotus.
Just throw the
For all we
damn
know,
thing.
she's right on the other side of the door.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes! All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Oh my god, I hate you.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Yeah, no thanks to you. I'm never taking you with me again.
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Yeah, so worried you decided to take a
Oh,
nap.
don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
Wait, what? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
10,000% on board with Santa. Countertop. We've got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words. I take the rolling pin. Oh, yeah. Grill. How to grill my pork. Guess I'll put this meat on grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Oh, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. We'd have her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? Told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. Thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. Are we gonna have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Good thing I have a rusty knife. Gotta cut open the meat to get the paper. Should be able to use this knife to cut it. It's not working. This knife is too dull. Well, that's probably because it's all rusty. If we had something you could sharpen the knife with. There's some bottles of seasoning here. Countertop. Rolling pin and colander, nothing useful. What does one use to sharpen a knife? Frying pan, 2 kinds of pots. I use one of these poles. Are those nice sharpening things? Nope. Silver pot. Table looks really old-fashioned. Probably means this is an old boat. I don't think there's anything else back here. There's a voucher at the end of the counter. This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. The plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here? And hexadecimal is... It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B 11, C 12, D 13, E 14, F 15, and 10 equals 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. A10, B11, C12, D13, E14, F15, 1016, and so on. I think I get it. Hexadecimal. I wonder if it's some kind of hint. Yeah, maybe. Hey Junpei, do you remember what I told you about hexadecimal code earlier? Yeah, of course I do. Alright then, here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be in base 10? That'd be... 25. 24. That's right. Good job, you're a fast learner. Yes, I want to read the voucher again, because I think it's the code for the safe on the other side. That's how you count in hexadecimal. 9 plates for appetizers. 9 is 9 even in hexadecimal and decimal. There are 10 soup plates. 10 is A in hexadecimal. 15 of these seafood plates says F on the voucher. And there's 16 meat plates. 16 is written as 10 in hexadecimal. This is nuts. Okay, so 9, 10, 15, 16. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open for the oven door. Hey Junpei, why don't you try entering the numbers we found on the voucher earlier? The one that said appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F? Yes. Convert the 10 A and F to base 10. Well, it's worth a shot. No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers. Alright. Looks like the number on the voucher isn't the actual passcode. Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Okay, so these plates have nothing to do with it. What else could that code be? This isn't giving me any more information. Looks pretty heavy duty. Probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. This is the door we came in through. It's not locked, so we can go back out, but what's the point, right? All that's out there is an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yep. Might as well be locked for all the good going back out there to do. Hey, Junpei, where do you think you're going? Oh, I was just thinking I'd check and see if we missed anything in the freezer. Why would we have missed anything? We searched that whole damn place. We put our lives on the line, man. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't need to go back there. Looks like a bunch of instructions for using the cooking utensils. Nothing really suspicious about that. What does it say where a knife sharpener is? There's the knife sharpener in the oven. Nothing useful. That's the exit. There's a big iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. Okay, I only have my knife. Absolutely nothing special about the silver pot. Like the area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked, it's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Yeah, we already tried pulling out the drawer under the grill. That didn't open anything. I'm currently at a complete loss. Can't click on those tools. What about this thing? Wow, what a nice dish rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen. Why don't you take it back with you? Are you offering to carry it for me? Why don't you ask Seven? You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that into my home, do you? Same information on all of you. Oop. This looks like a serving table. I'd imagine food is put here after it's prepared so that the waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem quite right here. Why are there so many plates? That doesn't help. The voucher doesn't give any more information. Wow, Jumpy, you can reach really high. Yeah, I can jump pretty high. Here we go. Big barrel of milk behind the cloth. Any other special cheeses? He's on the shelf. It's all sweet. You see that action movie that came out last week? No, I heard it was critically panned. I don't know, it's pretty enjoyable with a little pot. Can I sharpen my knife by sliding it through here? Not gonna be able to cut the meat unless I sharpen this knife. Door stuck, won't open. Now the area where you put the coal, sealed shut, can't open it. Oh, whetstone. Whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Ah, shit, don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Are you an idiot? If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Oh. Yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh? This whetstone's only gonna be useful if we need to sharpen something. Like a knife. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. Should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Anything else hidden in here? A sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Now I can get my piece of paper from the pork. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife... Yes, I cut the pork! Awesome, Junpei. Now we can get that. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Okay, so that would be... what? 16 plus 15. 31. And then C is 12, so 70. Well, I think it's not supposed to be plus like that. Probably gotta punch them all in. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. What if we put it in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. You know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. So if I screw up, I just press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. So C is 12. And then 10 was 16. Oh. Yep, only holds 3 digits. So where were we at? 31 plus 12. 43. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Jumpy. Saturn keycard. Looks like a lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off. This is the symbol for Saturn. Remember there was an elevator next to the main staircase? Wasn't there a mark like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that means the card ain't gonna help us get out of this room then. I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Yeah, no harm in trying. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy! Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. You found it!
I think we've been here before.
That you found it kind of reminds me of this. I want to say it came out in 1998, but a I Spy game for computer where there was a little ladybug hidden in every picture. And it said, didn't say you found it when you click on it, but it said you found me.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed.
So they came through and went
But
downstairs?
it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
Going Route D.
Route
Down the
D.
stairs.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
Got at least 2 hallways, unless there's one behind us too.
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above.
Hold on, these are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
What is it, June?
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
Hmm?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch!
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa.
The map not cover
There's
this
so
floor?
many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later.
Looks like there's another hallway partway down.
Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
Okay, more numbered doors. Quite a few more numbered doors.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Like some sort of infirmary room or something. There's a lot of beds.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
There's just the poor people
Is this
quarters.
a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
Yes, I do.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Well, yeah, they'll open when we scan our bracelets.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
So
It's
the
no use.
non-numbered one is locked. That was the only
Well,
one I
of
was
course.
interested in.
If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the Nonary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside,
Yes, I'm
it said
vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one...
There's nothing on it.
So we need to wait for the other
Right.
guys to catch up to us? Have all living players in the same area?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Don't try and scan your hand right now. We got more rooms to check.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Oh, hey, as our buddies.